Code review has an important role to improve and maintain a code quality. But how code review improve the code quality? There are certain checkpoints for code review. By following that, we can maintain our code quality. In this video, I am going to tell about the required checkpoints for code review. Number 1. Coding conventions. Each and every language has its own coding conventions. By following that, we can maintain our code quality. During code review, you have to check whether your developer used the proper coding conventions or not. Number 2. Proper code commenting. Without comments, it's hard to understand the code for others. So to maintain a code quality, code comments has important role. Number 3. Proper exception and error handling. It's an important part of coding. During code review, you have to check whether your developer used proper error and exception handling or not. Without error handling, we can't catch the errors and we cannot improve the code quality. Number 4 is unwanted code and unwanted variables. Sometimes developer used code somewhere else and just paste as it is, whether it's all the code is useful or not. So as a code reviewer, it's your responsibility to check all the code is in use or not. If not, ask your developer to remove the unwanted code, unused or unwanted code. Similarly, if any unwanted variables are there, then ask your developer to remove unwanted variables, because each and every variable takes space in memory. Number 5, query optimization. If your developer written any query in code, then you have to check whether the query is optimized or not. If possible, try to run the query. Number 6, logic implementation. If your developer written any logic, then you have to check that logic very carefully, because I have seen many times developer use loop inside loop and queries inside loops. So you have to check carefully, because these are impact the performance of our system. Number 7 is hard-coded values. Sometimes developer used hard-coded values in code. As a code reviewer, it's your responsibility to check how we can make dynamic these values, whether from any system config or environment config. Number 8, refactoring. Refactoring is an important checkpoint. Sometimes developer use entire code in a single function. You have to check carefully if there is any scope of refactoring. Number 9, migration. If your developer write any migration in the code, then you have to check carefully that migration. What is the purpose of the migration? Whether the developer used that migration for alteration or any drop purpose. So you have to check carefully the migration. Number 10 is neat and clean code. Yeah, that's very important checkpoint. Sometimes developer used code for future and keep by commenting it. It's bad practice. You have to ask your developer to remove the unwanted code which is written for future, and code should be proper formatted, neat and clean. These are 10 checkpoints. By following that, we can improve our code quality. I hope you like it. If haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe it. Thank you.